How do you go about fixing the overwhelming traffic in a city that the owner says is just unfixable? With huge skyscrapers as far as the eye can see housing the almost 500,000 population of this city, this one is going to be a huge challenge. Are you ready? I'm ready, so grab a cup of tea, sit back and relax as we dive into today's traffic fix. Okay, so this city was sent in by Slushy M726 that says, here we go, a little message from them, traffic coming into the city from 2 sets of 7-lane highways, death care postal services across all districts, they are the problem. So yeah, this is a pretty big city, 440,000 population, pretty grid heavy as well. My overall impression is maybe not so much on the road hierarchy going on here, so we're definitely going to be checking that out. If you want me to take a look at your city and it to be used possibly in a future, oh my goodness me, city fix, then check out the link below. It will take you to my Discord where there is all the information you need, and this is absolutely horrendous. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. And then it all just hits this road down here and everybody is in the left lane. Well, apart from that car there, everybody else is in the left lane. Well, let's get to some fixing. So one of the first things I often check when fixing a city is the outside connections and where is the dummy traffic going. So that is traffic that isn't heading into your city, but is coming from one of the outside connections and trying to get across to another outside connection. Now, in this example, you've branched off and built yourself what looks like a man-made island here, and everything just goes into there. So I would hope that most of the traffic that's coming down this great big outside road here, if it's going through, it's going past, it's not heading into your city just for the sake of it. If it needs to go somewhere else, and then everything else that needs to get in here can do. Now, to be honest, you've just plonked down a whole load of 7-lane highways here, and it's probably not what you need. And I think that is one of the first things we're going to fix up just to tidy this up a little bit. Yeah, look, you used to have 2-lane highways and then it's gone bad and then you've just gone one more lane, bro. And you just kept going and kept going and it hasn't solved that problem. So what I'm going to do, let's come all the way along here. What do we start with down here? Yeah, let us change things up a bit. We're going to start right over here. Lots of traffic, lots of accidents. Then you've got these coming off here for your stone and stuff near the outside of the city. That isn't going to help. Okay, let's just start. We'll change things up a bit along here. We're going to go for some highways first of all. And I'm thinking we're going to start off with some 4-lane highways down here. Now, we might just end up losing some of the cars, but we'll see what happens. And we'll do that, going out there. And that's what we're going to aim to have in most places, is a 4-lane highway. So let me just do this. Oh, there we go. That's the outside of the square. So fine. We'll do it all the way to the end like that. And then I'll just go back the other way and do this one as well. I'm trying to keep it all lined up as best I can. Oh, that's already done. Excellent. Okay, so that gives us a little bit of a basis to work on. And then when we get down here, I mean, I'm not too worried about this junction here. That is going to give you some dedicated lanes to go off. So we might just leave that to work itself out for a bit. That might take a while. We can always come back and have a look at that if needed. And we've got this other connection that goes on and off. Yeah, we'll just leave that for now. That's not causing too many problems. Once we get all the way down here, oh my goodness, the game is running so slowly. What have you got here? So you've popped in a turnaround. Oh, I see. That's for people to leave and if they want to come back. Yeah, we are going to just... Where is all that going? So that is heading into the city. That's one of the routes in. And then you've got that as another way out of the city as well. So this is basically a 4-way junction. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take out all the unnecessary roads and we're going to do something with this. There we go, that should do. And then let's select a couple of intersections that could go in here. Actually, I'm going to take out some of this as well, just to give us a bit of space to work with. There we go. We've got that railway line that goes under there. That's fine. So what we might just do is turn that into a tunnel a little bit sooner. Let's just pick a... Oh, let's not delete that. Let's just pick a this. I'm doing most of this in... Oh, my pick a shortcut key isn't working. We'll use that. I'm doing most of this in... constant slow tunnel. There we go. I'm doing most of this in pause mode because what I don't want to happen is for a load of cars to disappear. Well, that didn't work, did it? No, okay, well, let me draw that in underground. There we go, that's fine. Yeah, what I was saying was I'm doing most of this in pause mode because I don't want all these cars just to despawn, which would make it a little bit easier for me. But no, I don't want to do that. So we're going to give ourselves some space and then we're going to put in some intersections. Which ones could we use in here? I mean, we do have like the cloverleaf, which could probably work. We also have the roundabout interchange, which might struggle a little bit. We could... I don't want to do that. We've got this the huge one here, which actually would probably be pretty good for the amount of traffic that's coming through here. But we could just try a cloverleaf for now, see how that goes. And yeah, we can take it from there, can't we? So we're going to have to just purchase... I mean, we're making so much money here, so I'm not too concerned about purchasing other squares. So, yeah, let me just draw this in and hook it up. Okay, there we go. It's upgraded. I am going to unpause. I think we are going to lose some cars here, but that is just the way things are going to go. We'll check that out in a minute, unless they're all going to drive across to the highway. Oh, that was an autosave. Let's have a quick sip of tea. Yeah, some have driven across to the highway, some haven't. Hopefully these ones back here will work it out. Yeah, there we go. And I'm just going to get the power connected up so all of these have their power and water and stuff. And then we'll come back and have a look at how the cloverleaf is doing. Okay, that's all solved in the background there. So yeah, this is going to be super duper. Struggling for traffic for a while. We're going to have to just let it run for a bit. So this is going to run all the way down here. These super high bridges, which I haven't sort of downgraded or anything, we'll leave them as they are. And then when we get all the way down to here, it's hitting this junction, this junction, this junction, and this junction. By the time it gets here, I mean, it's pretty spread out. So whatever's left down here should go through at a reasonable speed. So I just want to start looking at the lanes and we get a nice easy view of the lanes here. So there's a lot going right, quite a few going straight on. There's no traffic lights here, but we don't really need it because they're just going through, aren't they? So what is slowing things down is people crossing over. Isn't doing us any favours. So what we could do here is remove that crossing there and there. So this can just keep going. If people do want to cross over, they could move up to here. Now we've got a two-way road coming into this junction, so this really should have traffic lights. Now, I use the traffic lights enhancements mod. We can just have that set as the default setting and see how that goes. So that's just added a standard traffic light. And then hopefully that will just go through a little bit quicker. Now what we're seeing here, yeah, these are now set to all turn right. Yeah, we've got a bit of a problem with our lane maths here, so we're probably going to just play with this a little bit with these roads that are coming in, because you've got these massive 1, 2, 3, that's 7 lane roads going everywhere, which is just not what we need. Just because there's more traffic, the solution is to get it moving through. Let's just start at the end of the junction. So we've got... yeah, you've got it all coming down into these lanes. So 2 each way. If we could have 4 lanes in there, that would keep our lane maths happy. So, oh man, the game is struggling so much with this. 4-lane asymmetric. So if we go for that and upgrade it, or do we have 5 lanes? Just thinking of what we've got that's the same sort of size. 6, so that will give us too many lanes. 8 lane divided, that's going to give us 4 in each direction, but that's going to be bigger than what we've got as well. So yeah, we'll go for this one then. We'll go for the 4-lane asymmetrical. We'll try and get it in the middle, and we'll go this way. Has that given us 1, 2, 3? I feel like it's only given us 3 lanes. Because this one, have I picked the right one? 4-lane asymmetrical. 5-lane asymmetrical. 1, 2, it's still only giving us... What? What is going on? These two are like exactly the same. Huh? What? 3 lanes going in one and 2 in the other. 3 lanes going in one and 1 in the other. Oh, okay. Yes, of course. I want the 4 coming in here and the... Okay. All right, well, this is where we probably have to go for an 8 lane. I think if we... Yeah, that's going to be too much. Oh, darn it. Okay. Well, let's just go with that then, which is probably more or less what it had before. And see if that helps. I am actually going to take the traffic lights off of this because there's nobody coming in. We just want that to keep on going, keep on moving. And I'm also going to take this crossing out here because if they want to get from one side to the other, they can go up and round and it just stops the traffic from stopping. It doesn't stop the traffic. Yeah, stops causing problems. So then the next thing is this one here. I'm again going to take that out. So I'm wondering whether we could just go with that road all the way down just to try and keep things... No, not this one, was it? It was this one. This one here. So we're actually lessening the amount of lanes that are coming down. And this is one way coming in. I'm just going to pause because that's the wrong lane to do. We want a one-way 4 lane. That'll be 2 straight on and 2 right. We can go for a 5 lane, which you've got the room for, or we're going right up to the 6 lane, which is too big. Let's go for the 5. What I'm trying to do is get the dedicated lanes without using the mods, which we're not really going to get. Let's go with that. Let's go with that, and then they can sort of squidge over there and Anarchy. Oh, I haven't got it in bridge mode. Let's do that. No. That one there. Yep, excellent. We'll upgrade and just turn off the snapping. Okay, there we go. So what we're going to get here, which we can't see, is we will get some... Oh, we won't get dedicated lanes going this way because that's one way. Why is that only one way coming out of all of that? I mean, this could just be a 2-lane road. This is where we start getting into road hierarchy. This one running all the way along the back, to me, should go in both directions. I mean, a 4-lane divided road would be brilliant here. We could go bigger and go for a 6-lane divided road, which is what we're going to do. So then that's going to start splitting off. Oh, it's all bridged. Sorry, everybody. Sorry. There we go. Don't complain. That can stay bridged there. So yeah, so now some of these get the chance of splitting off and going left. We are going to move the traffic light. There's not many coming out there yet. We might change that in a bit. We shall see. Oh, the C's all coming back in again. So now down here, hopefully some will shoot off. I'm going to remove that traffic light. Didn't I do that before? Yeah. And then hopefully, just with the fact that we're... Whoa, mamma mia. Can you just keep that down a bit, please? Just with the fact that we're doing the lane bits, Chopper Dave. Doing the lane math a bit better might just keep things moving a little bit more. As this is so busy, I am going to take off. I know there's people trying to cross. We're going to remove those. And we're going to put... I mean, they can walk to the end and go round if they wish. I mean, we could just build a little crossing over here, which I'll do off camera, and that'll look like this. There we go. That'll do. So they can get over the top there without getting in the way of the traffic. And all of this then should move through a little bit quicker. We can already see it clearing up at the end here, which is good. So we'll leave that going. We'll come back and check on this. This is going to take a while, to say the least, to go down. I don't know how long I'd have to leave my computer running to deal with all of this. Oh, my goodness me. But we shall see. Okay, good. Can we just help these people that are getting off of here? Yeah, this is not set up right at all. They're all taking this lane. Then it's merging back on. And this is my fault. This should be nice lane maths along here. I just used the 4-lane road. We are going to downgrade that to a 3 there. Let's just see. Could we have... That's a 3 anyway. Yeah, that's fine. That's much better. And then we'll have that 1 lane for coming off, the 2 lanes for going on. That goes down there. These are merging on. Yeah, it's not my favourite thing, but hopefully... When I say not my favourite thing, I mean the cloverleaf. Hopefully that should be a bit better. Oops, accidentally raised in the air. 1 sec. There we go. Now it's a bridge. Yeah, so that should work better. As always with the lane changing, it is a bit hawky-balky until the traffic goes down, and then all the lane switching doesn't matter so much. But if we go back here, this is definitely not backed up as far as it was before. It was all the way up there, so already it's going down a bit. I mean, that is just a screenshot waiting to happen there, isn't it? Screenshot acquired. Okay, well, let's leave this going. I'm going to pause while we're moving around because, yeah, the game is struggling. Let's continue then down here. So that's all okay. That's all okay. Then we get to this. And, I mean, yeah, I was going to say it's working, but it's not really, is it? What have we got going on? So, considering this is a highway going through here, you shouldn't have any traffic lights, but you've got some, and you've got crossings because of the type of road you're using. This road over the top, absolute complete overkill. I mean, there's nobody even taking that road. So I'm just thinking, I'm going to rip this all out. There we go, like that. And we're going to replace it with something like this. Yep, just a normal directional T intersection. We'll see how that goes. For this connection down here, what is this building? A road maintenance depot. Well, let's just move that out the way. We're going to pop that up here so they can get out and come down on this road here. We are going to change this road, but I'm going to upgrade this one here. There we go. So we've got an asymmetrical road going in. This is far too big a road. What have we got? We've got 2 lanes coming in there. I mean, that should be absolutely plenty. I'm just sort of thinking, if I connect that from there over the top of this, there we go. And then we'll upgrade that and that. And then for this last section, we'll go 3 lanes. So you've got a lane for going off down there. It's just so many lanes. Just so many lanes everywhere. Man alive. This is absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. And we'll go for that. So this is going to be a 4-lane. I'm going to sort of downgrade this at some point to a 3-lane, which we'll do like this. I'm even thinking I might go back along my massive highway that I upgraded and change that down to a yeah, let's go 2-lane and change that down to a 3-lane. It's just all got a bit too big. There we go. Again, we might lose some cars, but we should get a dedicated left there. I think not quite. Okay, but it's better than it was. And then this is all into down here with some more one-way roads going everywhere. Man alive. Oh, this is that one we had before, isn't it? Yeah, we're going to change this one. Let's pick a pick of this one here. We're going to upgrade this. Is it already up in the air? Yeah, we're going to upgrade this all the way along here. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Here we go. Oh dear, I probably should have done that as up in the air. Let's go back. Otherwise, I'm creating land out of nothing. Let's do up to there. That needs to be connected. This needs to be up in the air. That needs to be up in the air. And then we're fine. Okay, good. All the way down to here. And then, yep, this one here. So if I take that off, shouldn't it just do whatever it was before? It doesn't, does it? Okay, all right, whatever. We'll do that, we'll do that, we'll do that. Where is this going? It goes up round here and connects to there. Okay, this is like a ginormous puzzle, isn't it? And then it goes down here to not many lanes at all. And the one-way roads continue. All right, well, let's just try that. So I'm going to unpause this and all these cars are going to freak out, as is my GPU, which is at 89%. Some of them are going to go across. Well, okay, they're going to think about it for a while. let's just let them think about that for a while. And then, oh, I've got to pause while I move. And then this should be all okay. They look like they're heading across. And yeah, this isn't that busy. I mean, we've got this crossover junction here, which isn't great. But I'm going to leave it, as that isn't a busy spot at all. So anything that isn't super busy, we'll just leave it. We're going to let that run, and we're going to come back to that, and then we'll head into the city. And then this just carries on to outside the map. Okay, good. So that is a very basic outer relief road. What we're going to call this, the outer bypass down here. Very, very basic. Let's then just look at our connections coming into here. So what's happening in here is it's going in there, but coming out here, which is fine. We don't have to have it all doing, you know, all going in and out of the same place. Yeah, this is just not moving along very quickly. I think there's like traffic lights everywhere as well. Let's get rid of those. Let's get rid of those. I am thinking about just upgrading that to a roundabout. I mean, it's going to take a bit of space. Let's do that. We are going to delete a couple of houses that are going to overlap. Oh, that's fine. And we'll leave that going, like we said. We'll come back. Whoa, the game is thinking about things. There we go. So that is, yeah, the first way in, and that's the second way in. We'll come back and think about that. Have I messed up the power and stuff and road connections? I have. Let me just fix that. I was going to put a road straight across there and connect those. I mean, there's not going to be much traffic coming out of Sterling Meadows down to here. But I am just thinking about upgrading this little section here and popping a roundabout in there and just seeing how that works out with the traffic. I mean, it is a heck of a lot of traffic coming in, but I think we might just have to do... Oh, I've done it again. We might just have to deal with that at the moment and just see how things go. Oh, man, that is like... bit winky wonky. There we go. Let's do this. I just want to downgrade this road. It's so big. Yeah, I'm going to downgrade it. We just don't need something that large. Let's go for a 4-lane instead. And what's that going to give us? 2 straight on and 2. I mean, we've got 3 left here, so we could go for 5. Can you just like snap somewhere? That would be great. Thank you. Yeah, that field's going to go. It's in a silly place, so we'll leave that. And you could always add another road on there if you wanted to see how that goes. So this should just keep... Oh, man, I can barely zoom in. This should just keep moving. It should be fine. And it should just help things if anybody wants to turn around as well. So we'll leave that one go. Let's just pause the game so I can zoom out. We'll leave that one going down there. Yeah, that's good. What is this disconnection? Oh, it's just your line. Okay, that's fine. So what else don't we need here? I would say like this one here, nobody's using it. So why is that there? I think that's trying to bring people out of the city without taking the other road. But if you set things up right, you don't really need that sort of winky wonky stuff. And again, I mean, we've set this one here. So if people want to go to other parts of the city, they don't have to go in to the main part of the city to get along. We do have some road connections here. Maybe let's just have a look at our little road connections that we've got going on. So again, we've got a one-way road coming out. Let's just change that to this one. What is that? That is up in the air, and then that is down on the ground. There we go. So we can go both directions there, which makes this a little bit more meaningful. Can we just have a giant roundabout there? Why the heck not? So that will help. Let's unpause a bit and move along. Okay, let's pause while we're moving along. And then the next way in and out of the city is here. Again, yeah, that's good. Oh, I was going to say that's good. You've got this one coming in, that one going out, but that one isn't actually connected to anything. So I guess you've got that one going in. Okay, you've got in and out. That's fine. I'll stick with that. I'd try and not change too many things that you've done. Let's just make that 3. If I can help it. There we go. Like that. So that's in. And then I'm guessing that is... Can I snap? No. Out. Oh, it's a 3 already. Okay, that's fine. So we'll leave that going. Yeah, I'll try and leave what you've done as much as I can and really only upgrade it if it's looking ridiculous. So this here, I mean, the 3-way traffic light, unfortunately, what you're getting is people using the middle lane, and I bet some of these are going to go over here, but they're all stuck in the middle. Oh, some of them are using this one. What we could do is upgrade the end to a 4-way one-way, because then you'll get 2 lanes in each direction, I really hope. Let's do that. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. So we just back that... We've backed that up a little bit. There we go. We've got 2 lanes in each direction. So that's going to make use of all the lanes. And then hopefully that'll be fine. So even with the traffic lights, unfortunately we can't link traffic lights yet, because I'd love to link these with these so they could go straight through. What have I done? Have I broken something? I have. I've put a road in with no zone in. Well, that's just 3 houses, so you can go. Everybody else is happy, so please don't complain. And these 2 junctions are way too close together, but If we just remove those, we don't need all these crossings. They don't need to cross in 47 different places. Can you let me remove it? Let me remove it. Thank you. And this one, yeah, that's fine. So at least that can all keep going. And then coming in down here, what is going on? Again, it's a traffic light. I would say we don't need it. There's no cars coming from other direction. Well, no, there's barely any cars coming from other direction. So we just keep that going. That'll be good. So this is cleared up, going in one direction. That's nice. This is nearly cleared up. This is complaining about traffic, but that's because we've suddenly got a whole load of people using this road now, which is... Okay, pause. Which is good. That is what we want. And then this little herky-jerky thing down here. Yeah, we're going to get rid of crossings on the roundabout. I hate crossings right like that. By the roundabout. In the UK, the law has literally just changed. Not a huge amount of people know about it, but if you're coming up to a roundabout, I mean, you know, you might just do this because of courtesy anyway, but if you're coming off the roundabout, let's say here, and someone's waiting to cross, you are supposed to stop and to let them cross, even though you've got all these cars coming up behind you. And in the UK, this is exactly where the crossings would be. You might have a little central reservation like that. They go across halfway then, but you're supposed to let them cross. Whereas before, you could choose, you know, if I'd be coming round here, if I was this grey car, if there wasn't a queue of cars behind me, then I probably would stop, let them cross, you know, if it's safe to do so. Now I really have to. But now I'm thinking, if I brake and stop here, I've got to look at all the cars behind and think, have they seen that I'm going to likely stop? I'm starting to slow down over here instead, like where this car is, which means these start trying to creep out like they're doing here. It's just such a weird rule. Because not everybody knows it, you start driving around here in such a way, you're going to stop right here to let people cross. People behind are now beeping their horns and shouting and moaning at you. It is a very weird change in the rule. But there we go. It is what it is. I mean, if it's helping pedestrians, that's good. If everybody knew about it, that's good as well. Like another quick sip of tea. So really we want to let everybody know about it. That's the way to fix that, isn't it? I mean, I'm looking at this, we're only getting one lane going round to the right, which is rather annoying. What we could do is we could upgrade that, and I'm hoping if we did 5-lane asymmetric but went down like that, so we get extra lanes coming in. Let's do it this way. There we go. So then further down, this has to shimmy across. Does that give you extra? Still doesn't give you any extra lanes coming round. That is so annoying. And now this one's going left as well. That is really annoying. Is there any way that we can... why is it not snapping properly? Oh, okay. Is there any way we can actually make it do what we want? So if we go in like that... Nah, not really. If we do it with this one, that changes what's on the other side. Then we're up to even the larger roads. 6-lane still doesn't change it. That's the same road. That one gives you 2. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, look at the amount of flipping lanes on the other side. But now we get 2 at least that can go right. Yeah, I hate the way roundabouts work. I mean, I could make my own roundabout. But what I'm hoping, I mean, this is going down anyway. What I'm hoping is we'll get 2 lanes going through down to here. Let's just watch it a little bit. Let's get a view where we can see the traffic coming from the other way as well. There we go, like that. Just keep an eye on that and see what happens, just for a minute. Yeah, look at that. Already we can see that yellow and that teal little micro car, they both went round. So we're getting twice as much coming through now, which is good. What I'd love is somebody to... I don't know if this is possible at all, because the roundabouts seem to have very limited not functionality, way of sort of changing them. But, oh, look at that. Traffic's gone down after the rubbish truck. But if you could click on a roundabout and say where you wanted each lane to go, that would be great. Because even the intersection marking tool... No, that is not the one. Oh, have we not got the intersection marking tool? Traffic. We haven't, have we? I'm a bonehead. Of course we have. There it is. The lane connector tool does not work on roundabouts. So then we can't sort of say this one go there, that one go there. That would be great. If that could work with it, that would be fantastic. Well, there we go. That solved the traffic coming in here. This will go down if this starts going. And here is all a bit Not so many lanes going down there, is there? Okay, I'll tell you what we're going to do. So we're going to pick a pick of that. But please don't think I'm complaining about the mods that we do have, because the mod makers... Oh, I'm going to pause there because I put it up in the air. The mod makers do a fantastic job with what's available to them. I mean, most of them are like trying to... Well, it looks to me like they're trying to hack the code and work out what's going on and all sorts of complicated stuff. I'm just thinking, do we need all these crossings here? I'm going to remove that one. And that one. I mean, I can cross in other places, like over there where it's not so busy. Will be good. And I don't really want a light there. I just want them to keep going. There's not many coming through. I don't mind a light here because we've got these ginormously humongous roads going everywhere. But what is going on in this park? Oh man! Look how many people are enjoying this park. Wow. This must be the most loved park in the whole of everywhere. That's unbelievable. Does it tell us, if we click on it, how many people are actually in this park? Ooh, 78% efficiency. Needs an ambulance. Doesn't tell us. Don't think we've got anybody homeless in there. So, you know, there we go. But yeah, lots of people enjoying that park. So I want to just see this go. I mean, it's going down there. Look. Let's just watch that for a second. This is like the fastest the game runs. So, editor, super speed. Look at that. I think we can definitely see that that one is working. Brilliant. And I'm going to just pause while we move along here. This one is working. This one is a little bit busy. Let's just see if we can keep an eye. Yeah, I'll tell you what. We've got all these crossings again that we don't need. So we're going to get rid of those there. And you're going to let me do the other side. Go on, you're going to let me do the other side. Let me just turn that one off. We don't need that. Oh, come back. Oh, that's what I was doing. I was clicking the wrong button, wasn't I? There we go. We do want a traffic light there. Or do we? Do we? What's coming down here? Do you know what? I like these red ones, but I want to go for a slightly smaller one. Let's go for star. That is too big. Let's go for this one here. It's the red one again. Let's go blue one this time. I'm just thinking where we can, if we can just try and keep things moving, which roundabouts will do. But now we've just sort of changed that. So there's only one right-hand lane. So that's where the problem comes in. And that's nothing to do with the size of the roundabout. I could put the smallest roundabout in here and it's exactly the same. That is just the space on the roundabout. Nothing to do with the lanes. No. I'm going to take that out. We're going to have traffic lights. Thank you all. And then hopefully that will go down reasonably quickly. Now we've removed the crossings. I'll tell you what we could do with doing here. And I'm going to just use a mod to do this. I could just redraw the roads to do what I'm going to do. But it just feels like this all needs a little bit more space in here. It's all super cramped. That really didn't do what I thought it was going to do. Woo, which is where you've got to be careful with the Move It mods. Okay, that is looking a bit odd. That's what I want to do. A little bit more space like that. So we get more of a swinging turn. There we go. And we might just find that that all just works a little bit quicker and easier. I mean, there's no traffic coming from that way now. That's good. So this is probably going to go down super quick as well. Yeah, there we go. It's going well. And we can also see that we've now got two right-hand... Well, you just cut straight through. Don't worry about all the people turning. Yeah, that's vanilla traffic lights for you. You've got two right-hand turns going into there, so that's getting all that traffic down. So that's good. That's good. And it's hitting the end and it keeps moving. Excellent. Let's just check along our little bypass road what's going on. Is this... Yeah, that's just going to take forever. We'll come back to that. Okay, so then back along here. The other road coming in... Oh, look at that. It's gone down. It has gone down. Not so much over here. But again, we shall wait. And what are they doing here? Oh, they're all trying to change lanes. Do you know what we could do, actually? Just to help with that. So again, what I want not to do is to change lane here. And, I mean, we could upgrade the capacity of all of that and turn it into a 4-lane road coming into here, because the one going straight across is so huge as well. So why don't we just try something? Let's do that. So that's all, oh, for goodness sake, wrong way. That's all 4 lane going into there, which means these can now be 2 lane each. There we go. Excellent. Which means we can continue with the 4 lane road down here, which is what we had before. So now we're going to have 2 off and 2 straight on, which is good. We could just maneuver that up a little bit. So that works better for the lane maths. So then we could do that with the other one as well. We might as well to get things moving. Let me just do that off camera. There we go. So that's 4 lanes. These are 2 lanes for that side. So that means this is, oh, it's this top one here. So that can be a 4 lane, and that all nicely lines up there for the lane maths. And that one here, there we go, for the lane maths there. Yeah, so that works a lot better. So what we hopefully might find, oh darn it, we've had some traffic disappear. That's a bit annoying. Now you're complaining you're not connected. But what we should find is it won't try and merge here. It will come all the way down and just use all the lanes on here instead. You really need to be connected down here. I'm just thinking I might just redraw that in myself facing this way. What sort of one is that? It's vegetables. Okay, one sec. There we go. That's better. We'll have that there. So now with the lane math up here, we'll find there's still people doing the hawky-balky lane switching from time to time. But there's more options to turn off, more options to go on. So this will go down on Hyacinth Highway. And the same here. Look, already this is going down, which is fantastic. So maybe we'll just keep an eye on this bit of traffic here coming through this junction. And with the magic of editing, this will go super quick. Oh, man. Oh, I just love it. So satisfying. Look at that. And now it's moving through. Let's just slow things down a bit so I can actually move the camera without my PC having a conniption fit. There we go. And it's all merging nicely down here, which is good. Yeah, still a bit of hawky-balky lane switching, but it's going all right. It's going good. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So this bridge isn't so chock-a-block now. I still don't like all of this down here. I mean, what is it? This is like a... Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, there's definitely a traffic light here, which we don't need. So let's get rid of that. We've definitely got crossing. There's nowhere for them to cross over to get to. We don't need crossings there. So they're going to go. This traffic light's going to go. Or maybe not. We'll let people have a safe crossing somewhere. Go on. So this is all getting past here. We don't need this crossing or that crossing. Don't need that crossing, so they're not going anywhere. We don't need the traffic lights. Just keep on moving. There we go. I mean, it's not backing up anyway, but that's just going to keep it moving even more, even better. Yep. You come to this channel, you get traffic fixing, and you get the English language butchered. Was that me that put that in there? I don't think it was. Again, this is all super one way. I just absolutely desperately want to change this, but the fact that it's moving okay and no one's really complaining until it hits it. Oh, you've got 2-way there, 2-way there, 2-way there, but 1-way here. Okay, and you've got, that's good, dedicated lanes for the 2, and the 2. I think that's 2 in the middle. But what that does mean is this has all got to merge into those lanes depending on what they want to do. I mean, it's not too much of an issue. Again, I'm probably just going to help speed things up a bit by just having the one crossing either side like that, so they can go round if they want. And then, I mean, this is the busiest. I'm actually going to remove both of those. We'll leave that up there, and then we'll leave those lights as they are. But I mean, that's not super bad at all. Then the lights will change. I tend to want... So these were where the cars are up to when the lights change. We've got more coming through now. I tend to want as many as possible to get through before the lights change again. So we'll soon know when they stop. Yeah, they've stopped. So these poor people here didn't get through. But that's just because of the amount of lanes going through here. I probably could... So that's a 3 and a 3. We could change that to a 3 and a 2. That wouldn't make any difference at all, would it? I want the asymmetrical... 3 and a 3. There isn't a way of getting a 4 through there, is there? Unless we go for a 6-lane asymmetrical. That's what I was thinking of. So if we go that way, So we've got more lanes here, which means we should get, instead of just 3 lanes going through, we'll get more. It's a bit difficult to see. If I use the lane connection tool, I've been trying my best to do this vanilla style, and I think absolutely so far, other than that one use of the Move It mod, which you could get around by just redrawing it, but I'm just trying to save myself time. Yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 going straight on now. I'm not going to adjust that. So this is probably going to be my hardest fix ever done in vanilla, which is, you know, pretty darn good. So again, over here, so we've used all vanilla traffic lights. I've only used this mod to see what's going on rather than change anything. I've used the Move It mod once, but you could have done that in vanilla. So that is not bad at all. So let's just check these lights again. So the cars are backing up to where this blue one is. They're about to change. Let's see if we can speed things up a little bit. Okay, they haven't changed yet. They're backing up to here. Okay, that line, yeah, well, these ones here will count as well. Oh, the lights haven't changed. I thought they did. All right, they are backing up past the junction. Yeah, see, that's a bit of the annoyance with the vanilla traffic lights. So now that's going to back up even further. So this has suddenly become an issue. Oh, do you know what? As there's not that many cars coming through from other directions, I'm just going to remove the traffic lights. Just keep going. And then this will probably end up being the same, because there's not many cars coming from other ways. If you don't need traffic lights, don't have them. And then where does that go after that? So that just goes into more roads with traffic lights. I mean, I'm going to just remove them, because if we don't need them, don't use them. Let's just keep an eye on this junction here and all of that traffic going off into the distance and see what happens. Another super speedy time lapse, go! You might wonder why I don't do more traffic fixes, because sometimes I'm just sat here on my phone looking at stuff, waiting for things to happen, because once the game gets this big, how many citizens do we have at the moment? Let's have a look. 441. We had a little bit of a change, not much. But yeah, I'm just waiting for things to move. I just noticed it's called Dunstable. Great name for a city. Yeah, it just starts getting slow. Is there traffic lights there? There is. I thought I'd remove them all. Darn it. I'll remove those. I'm going to remove those. I'm going to remove those. Just keep it all moving. The side streets really aren't that busy at all. And I think that's all just going to go through. Chugga, 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 chugga. And then when we get down here, it's like one lane going left. Everybody's like, I want to go this way. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll help out with that. Sorry, one lane going right if you're coming from that direction. Of course, that is exactly what I meant. Let's change it to an asymmetric. We're going the other way. Could you please lock in? There we go. So now we've got 2 lanes coming in here. What's going to happen at the end? And then we'll keep on like that and we'll get dedicated lanes then. Look at that. The left and straight on. Who likes a good dedicated lane? There we go. So now we've got a right hand dedicated. Oh, the game. Come on. Thank you. A right hand dedicated. And then we got this one, which is going to do both. And then we've got this one, which is doing both that way. If you were using mods, you could use the intersection marking tool to have a little play around with that. But we're not. Hey, don't disappear. You're fine. There's enough lanes there. I'm so tempted just to put a roundabout in there, but we do have traffic lights, do we not? We don't have traffic lights. I might just have traffic lights there, just for keeping that moving along a bit better. And do you know what I'm going to do as well? I'm going to put a crossing wherever the nearest place is down here. There. I'm going to put a crossing. That ain't going to work until we get to where the road changes, which was up here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. We'll have one there. And I'm going to, take out the crossings there. I'll do that because you can cross there, you can cross down here. I just want to keep that going. I mean, already, look, it's not backing up, is it? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This is all, don't look at that. This is all fine. This is just waiting to clear through because I've removed the traffic lights. People are like, well, I'm just going to cause mayhem. Please don't. See, a little cheeky sort of trick you can do is remove the traffic lights, but leave the crossing in on the side that you want to sort of pause a bit. So like they had to slow down and stop. Look, this chap's crossing. So they're going to stop, which means this keeps going. It's like a semi-traffic light. Cheaty sort of. Oh, it's not cheaty, is it? It's just all in the game sort of thing. I mean, we'll see. But yeah, that's going to go. I tell you what I'm going to do is I need to go and get another drink. I'm just going to leave that going. We won't have a time lapse. We'll come back in a sec and just see if that's all gone. Hey, there we go. I mean, that's about 10 or 15 minutes later and it's all gone down, which is absolutely fantastic. So let's go back and look at the first areas that we checked. Now, this is definitely going to be a two-parter because there's lots of other spots. Oh, game. Come on, keep up, game. Lots of other spots in the city where there's traffic further on, a bit deeper. But I think if we can get these external entryways in working, that would just be absolutely perfect. So let's go back to where we put this cloverleaf in. Now, the one reason I don't like this cloverleaf, I mean, I know eventually this traffic will go down, and what is the real problem is like the hawky-balky lane switching. But that is only a problem because there is so much traffic. So it's like you're on a hiding to nothing because you can't get it through quick enough to stop it building up at the back. So we are going to sort of hybrid this a little bit. A lot are going through, but we've got this here. Look, let's just swap some things around. We're going to pick of this here. So that's definitely a 2-lane jobby. We can upgrade that into 2 lanes. So now we've got our 4-lane going 2-lane on and 2-lane off, which is much better. Then it splits. So we've got the lane math there, which, you know, is okay. And when it comes down here, it's all getting back into trying to get into 1 lane, which is probably going to slow this down with the other ones coming through as well. So we're definitely going to pick of this and keep this. Yeah, let's not do that. Keep this 2-lane going. So we've got 2 and 2. So then we'll upgrade this one to 4, like that, through to there, and then further on down, they can merge back into 3 again. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then coming up here as well, we've got 4-lane there? I don't know, but we'll do the same going down here. No, it's not 4-lane yet, so we'll upgrade all of that to 4-lane. No, don't do that. Oh, I forget it's going to turn it in the wrong direction. Let's start from here and go up. There we go. So then we'll get 2 lanes splitting off each way. And then we could probably do that down here because we've got the extra lane again. So I'm just thinking, do we just keep the extra lane up here? I think we do. So we'll grab that. Is that going to do it up in the air for us? Nope. Let's do this one. Up in the air. Up in the air. So then that in the middle there. There we go. To 4. So now it's 2-2 back into 4 again. Coming down this way was actually a problem, but it's not anymore. So that's good. This stuff here is basically 90% of this, if not more, is coming into the city and just going out the city. So hardly any of it's going straight on. They're just leaving. So that is one of those cases where, if we just zoom out, this is just bypassing the city. They might be coming down here to go in there, actually. I hadn't just thought of that. There's one way of finding that out. Let's pick this little road here. What the name of this road? Is it not going to give me... Is there not a little name? There it is. I'm blind. And then we'll do the route. So some of them are coming down here. This blue line. And then a lot of them are going straight through. And then some are coming into there. Okay, that's fine. So some of that traffic might just be getting in the way of all of this. You could just bypass that whole thing, which would lessen the traffic there. I'm just thinking whether we could do that. We've got the space. Why not? Why not? Let's maybe slip in an extra little lane along here, like this. Right, so this is... Sorry, you probably couldn't hear that. This is a gigantic bypass. It's going to come off down here. It's going to go all the way around here. It's going to go underneath any other junctions that we've got. Well, that bridge didn't work out properly. Anyway, we'll sort that. It goes underneath there and joins back up here again. And it's not that busy up here, so that should work. Yeah, I'll just... I'll tell you what we need to do is just pick this one here. Turn it into an elevated piece. There we go. That's fine. That goes through. And we're going to do that. Ooh, the game slows to a crawl. So then anybody that really doesn't need to go through into the city at all can literally leave the city without affecting any of our junctions, which is what I think the main problem is. And already we're going to see ones doing that, which is exactly what I want to see. hopefully not getting in each other's way while they do it. Yeah, so let's just leave that running again for a bit and just see how many take this second road, bypass, whatever you want to call it. And of course, the more people that take that bypass off to the left means there's less traffic moving along here and then causing all sorts of hoo-ha as they try and get through onto this, because they've gone the other way instead. I mean, we can... One thing you've got to keep in mind, the game will always pick the fastest route, and as far as I'm aware, it doesn't always take into account traffic. So cars coming up here aren't going to say, well, actually, this is good, but I'd rather go up through here and take all of that. There's like a comfort thing as well. And I'm assuming that is the same for what I call dummy traffic, outside of our entire city traffic that isn't anything to do with us. I think the same thing works for that they will... Let's just pause and move over here. They will spawn outside the map and say, I want to go from Bardney to whatever this is called, all the way down at the end here off the map. What is the best way? So once all of these cars have gone through, any more that pick their route once they're spawned should now see this new one, Brookside Highway, and take that. And already we can see this traffic's going down, which is good. Let's just pause and swing all the way around to the other end. So there's a lot of traffic of everybody still coming off of here. Yeah, so then this should start going down. More should start taking our bypass, like this bus. And then joining up at the other end isn't an issue. So again, what I'm going to do is pause the game. Oh, it's herking and jerking. And we'll just check out, not pause the game, so run the game, and then we'll come back and just check out this junction here and the next one to see whether that bypass has made a difference. Oh, look at that. Not very long at all. And this is going down. Fan-flipping-tastic. Let's just move ahead up here. Or let's just put it in a slower speed when we do that. There we go. So again, it's just maybe a little bit of hawky-balky lane switching here, slowing them down, but that is a lot less traffic going through there, which is brilliant. Yeah, that traffic bit's solved, which means this isn't getting so caught up. So then let's go down here. A lot less traffic going down here. We've still got some that's got to get through all of this down here. So let's just... Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, come on. Come on. You can make it. Let's do it. We get there. Oh, good. We got there. We made it. Good. Excellent. So I'm assuming all of these just go straight on as well, which is fine. And then when we get over here, pretty much everybody's coming off. Yeah, it seems like this down here is where the problem is. This sort of lane switching thing. Do you know what I'm thinking of doing? I'm thinking of trying something a bit different here. I'm gonna... Oh, you can't see my... There we go. I'm going to delete this. What is going on there? Oh, there's like double roads there. Oh, dear. Something went wrong at some point. Actually, let's pick that. And I don't want them connecting. So I'll delete that one, and I'll delete that one there. Yeah, okay. Let's pick this road. Let's try something. So I just want some ground mode like this. So let's... I'm trying to think the best way to do it, because what I'm going to do is run another one down here. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go like that. Let's bring that in. That's as close as it will go. Okay, we have to do it this way. Let's run those like down here. Stop attaching. Thank you. And I want them to get in here separately like this. This is like a weird way of doing this, isn't it? So this is sometimes you just need to do things differently to get things to work. So then if we go in like that, that should be fine. Oh, that road's facing the wrong way, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Let's go like that, and then let's turn all of these round. Let's put the snapping on. There we go. Excellent. And that did not connect. Okay, let's do this again. There we go. They're connected. So now we haven't got any hawky-balky lane switching going on down here because these roads aren't connected. And when they do connect, it's all the way down here. I mean, I'm not quite sure how that's going to work, but ooh, let's just turn it around this way and watch. And that should just keep going. And I don't see why it shouldn't. I mean, we could even... Now this has gone down. We could even drop that down to 1 lane and have this as 3 lanes. But I just think if we just leave this going for a bit, what I'm going to do is leave it like that. And then we'll come back to it once all of that has hopefully gone down. Wow, I mean, that must have taken about 45 minutes or something, but it's all gone down, which is great. Down here, I did switch things up a little bit. I took out the roundabout that was in here. It was just causing more trouble than it's worth. We've still got these 2 lanes going in. These shouldn't be crossing over here. As you can see, there is no turning. Oh, come on, game. There's no turning lane for going right, but that guy obviously thinks the rules don't apply to him. And yeah, that just works a lot better with these sort of getting in together. I've just realized how weird that bridge is, but never mind. But yeah, that has helped so much. We are going to come back with a second episode, and we are going to head deeper into the 500,000 size cities inner core. There is so much traffic in here we need to fix as well. So subscribe so you don't miss that. Leave a like if you enjoyed this one. I'll see you soon for the next one. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.